My father's side is Irish. They came over in 1907. My mother's family came in the Mayflower. So we've been here from my mother's side a long time. We've settled lots of New England. I think most of her lineage was in this country by late 1600s. My mother's stepmother was digging through all the stuff, and there was this rolled up thing. She didn't know what it was and gave it to my mother, and it was his genealogy he'd been working on 60 years earlier. Had been squirreled away and never opened. Well, now with the internet, I went nuts, and I filled most of it in back 10 generations. My mother got interested in it and began chasing things back and discovered that her mother was a member of the DAR. She never knew that. So she's now a member of the DAR. I could be SAR, I just haven't pushed the paperwork to do it. We go back to John Merwin, who was a private or whatever, 5 days in the Union Army. Way back there. And I picked up the lineage and the stuff my grandfather worked on. Beyond the Brewster line, he had a couple other little lines worked out. And on there I saw Ann Oakley. And I said, I'm related to Annie Oakley. Really neat, until I began looking around and realized Annie Oakley was the stage name. Her real name was Kincaid or Windle or something like that. Raised on a small farm. It was big when I was little. And then my dad when we moved to the homestead, which was the farm, my dad said, I sell insurance. I don't farm. I was forced to farm as a kid. I'm not farming anymore. I got rid of most of the land. So my grandfather still farmed the little acre that was left. It was an Irish family that came over at the turn of the century, and they lived out of the garden. So they raised what they ate, and so I learned to like to dig in the dirt. I'm comfortable at best digging in the dirt. If I could be a farmer today, I'd be a farmer. My ideal way of therapy from the world is to stick my hands in the dirt.
Give me the title.
Collin County Master Gardener Intern. I get to keep that for up to a year. I've always enjoyed the garden stuff. The Master Gardener seemed like a neat thing to do. It's a volunteer organization administered by the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension. A couple hundred people in the Master Gardeners in Collin County. It's an 11-week-long course. Teaches you all about horticulture and plant stuff and why things grow and why things don't grow and why the soil's good or not good or whatever. But it's really a volunteer organization. You're not paid for stuff. You're not using it for business. You're out there ultimately teaching the public about horticulture and solving plant. My class just ended last week. So at this point I'm an intern. I'm not allowed to go speak on my own. I can go as an assistant to a speaker.
Are you allowed to do this? Because you're speaking on your own.
That's right. I'm speaking on my own, but I'm not talking about why plants die. Or
tell me why plants die. I can't tell you that.
2004, I became a realtor with a big national company. One of the big guys in the area, so there's a number of them. And stayed with them for 6 years. In 2010, decided, I'm really tired of giving the broker there half of everything I get, and I really have if not a better way to do it, a better mousetrap, the mousetrap I'm more comfortable with. And I opened my own company, Homes in North Texas. I'm a flat fee lister. I'm the nemesis of the traditional world. I'm still a traditional realtor. I don't consider myself a discount broker, and there are discounts. I will list a house, any house, for a flat fee of $795.
$795.
$795. I don't care if the house is a $100,000 house or $1 million house. Your traditional realtors generally work on a 3% basis, 3% to list, 3% more to the buyer's agent. And I work on a $795 list. Recommend paying the buyer's agent 3% because it is the norm in the marketplace. For people that are in a situation where they bought a house in the last couple of years, they haven't seen 6% appreciation yet, if they've seen any. And they might be upside down. If they're sitting there, they've 100% financing, they've been in the house 2 years and they have to move. If they haven't got cash to bring to the table, they're in trouble. With my way, I cut about 3% out of the pie. Might be enough to get them over that hurdle.
When you go to real estate agent conventions, do they ostracize you?
I don't go. I don't go to lots of conventions. I don't make enough money to do it. The guys making 3% can make a lot of money. I have to sell a lot of houses to make the same money they do, but I'm happy. And that's my goal in this thing, is for me to be happy and the customers to be happy. You know, I started in Scouts when I was 11, and I made it to Eagle, which was, the Eagle opens doors. If I could tell any Scout anything, is get your Eagle, because it does open doors. I've never taken it off my resume. I was a Navy pilot for a short while, and I got there because I had an Eagle. I had bad knees in high school. I was 4F when everybody else was trying to be 4F in Vietnam days, and I was scrambling to be an A1 because I wanted to fly. And the Eagle opened that door. The flight surgeon in Boston said, if you can get to be Eagle and do all the stuff for that with your bad knees, you can get through OCS and you can fly. And he changed my classification.
If you think you have a story to tell, send me an email. But I have to tell you up front, it better be good. I hope you